Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. Today's women are a joke, and you guys are going to really enjoy what this girl has to say. In the first article, she says, "You spend a lot of time apologizing. For some reason, you always feel like fights are your fault, even when you stay out. Even when you start out angry at your person for hurting your feelings, they always find a way to make you look like the bad guy. They never take the blame themselves. What you need to know about today's women is that they think behaviors that lead to cheating are healthy and normal. Because of this, they won't like it when you tell them you don't date women who go to bars or clubs or keep in touch with men they've slept with before. They won't like it when you tell them you don't commit to women who keep in touch with men they've slept with before, either. Most women won't give up staying in touch with past flings, and I don't know of any woman who would give up her phone for commitment. For one, they're used to getting commitment for free, and for another, they can't imagine their lives without a constant stream of men trying to hook up with them. But every once in a while, you'll meet a girl who really does want to be with you and is willing to pay the price. At least she is at first. Guys, the bottom line is this: women can say whatever they want, but we know not to believe anything that comes out of their mouths as a matter of common red pill sense. No, guys like us, we watch their actions. And when the rubber meets the road, most women who say that they're willing to do what it takes to be in a relationship with a man like you, they tend to figure out pretty quickly that it is a lot easier said than done, and the very first time a man of value actually reprimands the behaviors that she swore on her mother's life that she would stop, she apologizes. Now, to be fair, we as men, we have to expect that there is going to be a little bit of a learning curve. You have to understand women are not used to being with red pill aware men, so it stands to reason that they're going to slip up every now and again, because remember, these are habits we're trying to break, so we can't expect perfection right out of the gate. But by the same token, we must be steadfast in our beliefs and never give a single inch when it comes to the things that we will not tolerate. So when she asks you if she can reactivate her Facebook page, and you tell her just make sure you change your relationship status to single, she's going to get angry. She's going to try to start a fight. Then she will accuse you of hurting her feelings. Now, at this point, you calmly tell her, look, I'm not going to put a gun to your head, sweetie. I'm giving you a choice. You can either have Facebook or you can have this relationship. But you're not going to have both, so hurry up and make your choice, because I've got better things to do than to argue with my soon-to-be ex-girlfriend. Realizing at that point that she doesn't want to end the relationship, at least not yet, she apologizes and drops the subject. But then the very next day, she tells her friend about the fight, to which her friend replies, he totally turned this around to make you look like the bad guy. Why are you always apologizing to him anyway? You're too good for him. Girl, stop begging him not to leave. Well, guys, she's going to take this advice and end up ruining a relationship with the man she really loves and respects. All because her friend told her she apologizes too much to pity. Number 2, she says your self-esteem drops significantly before you started dating your person. She says you thought you were strong and independent, but now you aren't so sure of yourself, and you spend a lot of time questioning your opinions. Let's listen. I'll make a sports reference here. Michael Jordan, the best basketball player of all time, was cut from his high school team and then got beat up twice by the bad boy Detroit Pistons before he realized he needed to go to the gym and get stronger to play against guys like Bill Laimbeer, Rick Mahorn, and Dennis Rodman. When he did that, it made him a GOAT. Here's a second source. Tom Brady. Tom Brady had to sit behind Brian Brissy at Michigan and watch him win a national championship. He then had to sit behind Drew Henson and get passed up by every fall team 5 times before getting drafted in the 6th round by the New England Patriots. He then had to sit behind Drew Bledsoe. Guys, Brady had to have his ego completely destroyed in order to realize that his lack of athletic ability meant she questions her thoughts, her feelings, her memories, and her sense of self-worth. And guess what? She should. Ladies, if you want a good relationship with a man who's worth his salt, your ego will have to be destroyed. He's going to have to break you down so that he can build you up. He can't build you into the kind of woman worthy of love and respect if he builds you on your ego. My girlfriend Devin will tell you without a doubt that I broke her all the way down. I had to strip her down to the studs, and she didn't like it. To be honest, I didn't like it a lot of the time either. Breaking up for bad habits was not an easy process. There was a lot of yelling on my end and a lot of crying on her end. But Devin will tell you that she's a better woman because of it. Your self-esteem does drop a lot, especially when you're with a man who wants the best from you, which is something you're clearly telling women not to want. Yeah, that makes sense. Number 3, you're disappointed most of the time, she says. Sometimes your person promises you things but doesn't keep them, and other times they don't do what they said they would. Fights ruin fun nights, and as soon as you feel a little bit of happiness, it's taken away from you. Your relationship is like a roller coaster with a million little ups and downs, mostly downs. Notice that she didn't give any specific examples of broken promises. Instead, she went straight to how fun nights are ruined by fights and happiness is quickly taken away. What she isn't telling you is that the fun nights that are ruined by fights are because of things she did during those fun nights. Okay, she tells her best friend that her possessive, controlling boyfriend Donovan took her home for no reason. But she won't say that it was because she talked to the waiter and that Donovan doesn't like that kind of disrespectful behavior. She'll also talk about how they fought because he wouldn't let her go to happy hour with the sales department after work, but what she won't say is that he doesn't like it when she talks to other men. What Holly doesn't say is that 9 times out of 10, these intense fights ruin fun nights because she and other women get out of hand and their boyfriends won't stand for it. Everything is fine and happy when she can do whatever she wants without any consequences. But if a man has the nerve to leave because she had a headache and didn't want to give it up, she'll say that her happiness has been taken away. This is because happiness to a woman means getting all the benefits without paying any of the costs, and a man who sticks to quid pro quo is toxic and oppressive.